Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, here back with another reaction video. Today, we fit to react to 10 famous mascots that were canceled. Let's see here. I know Ronald McDonald got canceled. They canceled Ronald McDonald, but it wasn't for anything about the Ronald McDonald character. It was about McDonald's and it was McDonald's own doing that got them in trouble, but they got rid of their mascot because you're pushing the agenda of McDonald's on the kids. It's like, no. Sometimes some of y'all parents, this is the real thing though, and I'm not saying this. My mama knew how to. My mama could throw down, but some of y'all parents didn't know how to cook. That's the real thing. Some of y'all parents didn't know how to cook. Some of y'all parents did not know how to cook, bro. Some of y'all couldn't boil water correctly. Some of y'all couldn't boil water correctly. You suck at boiling water. Like, let's be real, bro. Some parents just don't know how to cook, bro, and it's okay, bro. Just give me some. Just let me get a Happy Meal, gang, and we good. I don't want to go home and eat damn near burnt ass bologna sandwich. You done burnt the damn bologna up. I don't even want it now. Talking about I'm gonna cook some eggs in the morning. You burning the eggs. Damn, you can't cook for shit. Bacon half cooked and shit. The pancake burnt to a crisp. Goddamn, bruh. You leaving the bread in the toaster for too long? Come on, bro. What is we doing? Some of y'all parents couldn't cook, bro. That's why that's why some of us kids saying, please, can you get the McDonald's? I don't want none of your food. And then some of y'all parents, and yes, this includes mine. Some of y'all parents kept feeding us the same shit every fucking day. Like, we already had spaghetti yesterday. Why we having spaghetti again? I understand you broke, but you can't switch it up. We can't have macaroni and cheese and chicken fingers or something like that. Why I gotta eat spaghetti and toast every fucking day? We that broke? Why I'm eating spaghetti and rice every day, bro? Why I'm eating fried chicken and rice? Why am I eating stir fry every day? Oh my god, I couldn't stand fucking stir fry after a while. My mama used to abuse the stir fry. That's the Salisbury steaks, even though them were store bought, but still. I'm just saying, bro, I understand, bro. Some of us come from the struggle, man. And I know we should be grateful for our parents even trying to make sure that we eat something every night. But at the same time, it's like, damn, you can't switch up the palate a little bit. Shit. School give me a better option. School give me a better option than you do. I get better options at school than I do at home, and that food is terrible. That's the crazy part. But anyways, though, without further ado, man, let's get right into this, man. Famous mascots that were canceled. Let's get it.
Commercials had entire characters and many universes behind them, or when cereal mascots practically raised us every Saturday morning. These days, many of those once iconic mascots have vanished, either phased out due to changing tastes, or canceled outright due to controversy, backlash, or unfortunate implications.
Your mama.
Some were silly, some were cringeworthy, and a few got way too problematic.
The fact that these motherfuckers went diamond off this damn commercial, that's crazy.
In today's video, we're diving into the world of canceled and controversial mascots. Once beloved.
When you say teenage, how are we talking? Girls who are teenagers.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
I tell you what.
Smoking on Pookie Load tonight.
I tell you what. I tell you what. This how we gonna do this.
Send some more, I'ma send them the same way. In a box back to you.
Are you doing?
Of brand icons that disappeared from the spotlight and the stories behind their exits. From talking dogs and singing raisins to racist relics and PR nightmares, we're covering the full ride Let's run it back.
He loves to make your hot pizza ice cold. Call Domino's Pizza and avoid the noise.
The Noid, Domino's Pizza. Back in the 80s, Domino's Pizza introduced the world to the Noid, an impish, red-suited villain whose only goal was to sabotage your pizza. With his rabbit-like ears and manic energy, he became a bizarre yet effective icon for Domino's. He even got his own NES video game in 1990 called Yo Noid, where he skateboards, fights villains with yo-yos, and eats pizzas. If that doesn't scream peak 90s, what does? The Noid became a pop culture punchline, showing up in parody and references for years. He even had a Family Guy cameo where Mayor Adam West says, "Perhaps it's the Noid that should have avoided me," after beating him to a bloody pulp and snapping his neck. But his downfall came from a real-life tragedy in 1989, when Kenneth Lamar Noid, convinced the character was based on him, held Domino's employees hostage. No one was hurt, but the incident was so disturbing that Domino's immediately dropped the character.
Damn.
While he resurfaced briefly in modern campaigns with a wink to nostalgia, the Noid remains one of the strangest cautionary tales in mascot history.
Belongs to the Burger King Kids Club. He does.
This is back when Burger King was good, bro. I don't know what happened to Burger King. Burger King, I ain't gonna lie, gang. Burger King back in the 90s and early 2000s used to hit way more harder than McDonald's ever did, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. A Whopper tasted 10 times better than a Big Mac. That's all I'm gonna say. A Whopper tasted 10 times better than a Big Mac. I don't know what Burger King did, but they are terrible now. I can't even. Every time I think about Burger King nowadays, I just I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. The last time I had some Burger King, I want to say it was like during the pandemic, because I ain't had Burger King in such a long time. I had a Whopper. I barely finished that Whopper. I threw that shit right in the trash, bro. I threw that shit right in the trash. That shit was nasty, bro. I don't know what happened to the Burger King, but they shit trash now.
I'm coming.
No? Oh, yes.
Nope.
Hello?
No. No. No.
Where? Bring it.
No.
I'm just saying, man. That shit is nasty, bro. I can't do it, bro. I'm good on it. I'm good on Burger King, bro.
He does. I don't think so. Definitely yes. Definitely not.
The BK Kids Club, Burger King. In the early 90s, Burger King needed something to compete with the McDonald Land characters in Happy Meals. Enter the BK Kids Club, a diverse team of cartoon kids, each with their own thing. Kid Vid loved video games, Lingo spoke multiple languages, Wheels used a wheelchair, and Jaws was the sporty one. The intent was inclusivity, and for a time, it worked. These characters were plastered across kids' meal boxes, commercials, toys, and print ads. Kid Vid even became a minor pop culture icon and was referenced in some retro blogs and animated parodies. But the characters never really evolved. By the mid-2000s, what was once seen as progressive became tokenistic. BK never gave the characters updated personalities or modern storylines, so they began to feel more like checkboxes than real characters. As societal awareness grew around representation and meaningful diversity, the BK Kids Club quietly disbanded.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Hey, I love it. Hey, I love the fucking Taco Bell Chihuahua. I love the Taco Bell Chihuahua. Do I get it? Do I get why they probably canceled it? Yeah, I kind of get why they canceled it. But dog, the Chihuahua was probably like the best thing about Taco Bell, bro. Yo quiero Taco Bell. That and the fact that tacos used to cost like 59 cents, bro. Like 59 cents for just one taco. Bro, I remember you go to Taco Bell with like $5, bro. You be eating like a king. I remember those days, bro, when you had $5 in your pocket. You go to Taco Bell, you be eating like a king, bro. A soft taco or a hard shell taco only costs like 59 cents, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Now them shit's like $2, bro. What the fuck going on, gang? When we get here, bro? Take me back to the good old days, man. When a soft taco was 59 cents, bro. Fucking that bitch with $5. Let me get 10 tacos. Let me get 10 tacos. That's gonna be $5.57. And you got some change on you? I got $1. Give me your $1. There you go, right there, sir. All right, we got 10 soft tacos. Be eating like a king, dog. Shit. That was the good old days, man. Shout out to Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
The Taco Bell Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell. If you were alive in the late 90s, chances are you heard that phrase on repeat. Voiced by Carlos Alasraqui, better known as the original voice of Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life. The Chihuahua was an instant sensation. He was featured in toy lines, plush dolls, and even made appearances in shows like Mad TV and South Park. But the backlash was just as fast. Latino civil rights groups protested the use of the Chihuahua as a mascot, arguing that it played into cultural stereotypes. Lawsuits followed from the ad creatives who claimed they were owed money for the idea, and eventually Taco Bell pulled the plug. Still, the dog lives on in nostalgic memory and pop culture references. It's one of the clearest examples of a mascot being both a pop culture juggernaut and a PR nightmare.
Jemima's new home-style breakfast. 3 complete breakfasts.
Oh,
Aunt Jemima.
Very touchy subject here. Because at one point, I'm going to say this right now. As black people, we didn't really care. For all the white people out there that are concerned about the Jemima thing, as black people, we didn't care, bruh. We did not care, bruh. We knew what it was, but we didn't care. We was like, it is what it is. We were used to this because we all grew up on Ain't Your Mama, man. We all grew up on Ain't Your Mama. I used to call it Ain't Your Mama. Like ain't your mama. Ain't your mama. I ain't your mama. That's what I call it. I call it Ain't Your Mama. But I get it. I get why they had to get rid of her. I get why they had to get rid of her. But at the same time, as black people, we ain't care. I'm gonna tell you right now, we did not care, bro. We do not care. We did not care.
We do not care.
We did not care, bruh. It was just it was what it was. We all grew up off this shit, man. Grandma be making them pancakes, be like, give me that syrup, mama. Get that syrup, put that syrup on there, man. We ain't care, dog. We ain't care, dog. That shit was just good with our waffles and pancakes. That was all it was. That's all it was for. Waffles, pancakes, shit. If you was in the struggle, you had them syrup sandwiches. put 2 pieces of bread in the toaster, then put some syrup on them. Had like 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Had to do what you had to do, man. Shit, we was all in the struggle, man. Shit. Real niggas didn't really care about this, dog. We was just like, hey, needs to eat something.
Aunt Jemima's image goes back to 1889, making her one of the oldest brand mascots in American history. Originally based on minstrel show caricatures, she represented the mammy archetype, a deeply racist stereotype of a black woman happy to serve white families. Her image changed over time, losing the headscarf and gaining a more polished look. But the legacy never fully disappeared. Despite the problematic origins, Aunt Jemima became a household name. She appeared in countless commercials, children's books, and even inspired drag personas. There was never a video game, but the branding was so prominent that she became one of the most recognized faces in grocery store history. But by 2020, after the George Floyd protests and renewed calls for racial justice, Quaker Oats finally rebranded the line as Pearl Milling Company. Aunt Jemima's cancellation was a long time coming, but her legacy continues to spark debate over nostalgia and racism.
Bro, the fact that this went diamond, bro. This right here, this commercial went diamond, bro. Yes, this is considered top. They was playing this on the radio back in the day. Obviously, this was ahead of my time. I wasn't born yet. This was like this is like the late 80s, early 90s. But these motherfuckers went platinum, and I think they certified diamond now. That's crazy, bro. Off a commercial.
The California Raisins. Imagine claymation raisins singing Motown. Now imagine that actually becoming cool. That was the reality in the late 80s. Born from a commercial campaign by the California Raisin Advisory Board, the California Raisins sang classics like I Heard It Through the Grapevine and danced their way into mainstream fame. They got albums, a cartoon, toys, and even 2 video games, the California Raisins, The Grape Escape for NES, which was never officially released, and California Raisins Keep It Sweet for PC. They were spoofed on The Simpsons, Family Guy, and Robot Chicken. But despite the popularity, the campaign was a financial flop. The raisin industry lost money, and criticisms grew about the racially coded nature of the characters who mimicked exaggerated black jazz stereotypes. They weren't exactly canceled, but they were quietly shelved, now remembered as a weird, funky blip in advertising history.
For years, I ate fried food and burgers that looked like this. And I looked like this. Then I found Subway restaurants.
Jared from Subway.
This should low-key be number one. This should low-key be number one. This freaky frog ass nigga, man. Hell no, man. Hell no. Hell no. This old freaky frog ass nigga, bruh.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no way, bruh.
Fuck out of here, nigga! All right. What the fuck wrong with you, boy?
This.
Some of them going to sleep. Fuck God!
He's a terrorist! He's a Shabab! He's an Al-Qaeda!
And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot.
A minor.
Jared Fogle was not your typical brand mascot. He was a real person who became the face of Subway after losing over 200 pounds eating their sandwiches. His story was featured in numerous commercials throughout the 2000s, making him a household name. He made appearances in movies, TV shows, and even video games like Tony Hawk's Underground 2, further cementing his status as a pop culture figure. But everything came crashing down in 2015 when Jared was investigated and later convicted for possessing pornography and engaging in illicit sexual conduct with minors. Subway immediately cut all ties and pulled every commercial featuring him. It was one of the most dramatic mascot cancellations in advertising history. Unlike other mascots on this list, Jared's fall from grace was personal, criminal, and irreversible, making his case not just controversial but infamous. Mac Tonight, McDonald's.
I think this was because of like a copyright issue or something like that. I believe that's what it was. They got rid of this character because of a copyright issue, I believe. That or it was because McDonald's changed their menu up and decided that this character was no longer necessary. I think it was more like that and budget restraint. I think it was budget cuts. Like McDonald's started making budget cuts because the campaign for this was like super expensive. So they kind of like cut this because they changed their menu up and it was like no purpose for them to keep using this guy. So yeah, they stopped using him.
With his crescent moon head and sunglasses, Mac Tonight was McDonald's attempt in the late 80s to appeal to an older, nighttime crowd. He played a piano on a cloud, crooning jazzy tunes to a stylized version of Mac the Knife. He appeared in commercials, Happy Meal toys, and even had a pinball machine based on his likeness. Mac Tonight became a cult figure, showing up in things like gags for The Simpsons. But his legacy took a dark turn. In the 2000s, internet trolls rebranded him as Moon Man, using his image to spread hate speech in music videos and memes. While this wasn't McDonald's doing, the association became toxic. McDonald's had long since retired the character, but the taint of his second life on the internet has made it unlikely we'll ever see Mac Tonight under the golden arches again.
It's so easy to use Geico.com, a caveman could do it.
What?
Oh, no,
Not cool.
I did not know you were there.
Geico Cavemen. The Geico Cavemen were introduced in the mid-2000s as part of a clever ad campaign based on the phrase, "So easy a caveman could do it." The joke was that the cavemen were modern, sophisticated guys offended by the slogan. The campaign was so popular that it spun off into merchandise, web content, and even a short-lived ABC sitcom in 2007. Despite their popularity, the sitcom was a failure, and the cavemen quickly fell out of favor. Some critics argued that the campaign lost its edge and began leaning into stereotypes. Others just thought it ran its course. While they were never canceled for scandal, the cavemen quietly disappeared from Geico ad lineups.
I'm gonna be honest with you, this was never funny. There, I said it. This shit was never funny. This was never going to appeal to a younger audience. We got the joke, we just didn't care. It's like, bro, this is some Simpsons PBS ass joke y'all got going on here, bro. We good. Nickelodeon ass joke, Disney ass joke. Fuck out of here. We expect this from like a Disney show. We wouldn't expect this for. Y'all really thought that this shit would last going forward? Fuck out of here.
Still, they left a surprising mark in pop culture, showing how a one-liner commercial joke can briefly turn into a media empire.
Follow those cheeseburgers.
I'll get it.
Nope, I'll get it.
Let's see. Ronald makes it magic.
Ronald McDonald. Arguably the most famous mascot in history, Ronald McDonald was the face of fast food for decades. He starred in commercials, had his own line of VHS tapes, and even headlined.
They only got rid of him because the parents started complaining. You're advertising this clown and his friendly characters towards children. And then they bring the Grimace shake out, and then all of a sudden all the kids remember Grimace and Hamburglar and Ronald McDonald. So basically they failed to realize that in the future we was gonna fuck with him regardless. It's McDonald's, bro. We fuck with McDonald's when we was kids, bro. Come on, man. You know the phrase, man, you know how many times we got told you got some McDonald's money. Do you know how hard it was to sit through that, man? Just wanted to get a Happy Meal, man. Wanted to get the new toy, man. New movie coming out, that Finding Nemo movie about to come out. You want to find the Nemo toy. That's why you wanted a Happy Meal. Then they was like, oh, y'all marketing this too heavy towards kids on Saturday mornings and stuff, and we got to spend our hard-earned money. Nobody said y'all had to. Y'all just doing it because y'all don't want to disappoint your kids, man. And then you want to find a reason to complain and shit because you losing money. You didn't have to get the kids McDonald's. Shit, you know how many times I got told, once you get some McDonald's money, then maybe I'll take you to McDonald's. So you know how many times we had to hear that shit? When McDonald's had a dollar menu, a cheeseburger used to cost 89 cents, bro. A cheeseburger, the hamburger used to cost like 89 cents, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Parents up here acting like they can't afford no fucking McDonald's. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. You had enough money. You had enough money to give me a cheeseburger at the bare minimum. At least 2 cheeseburgers, bro. Small fry used to cost like $1.20, bro. Fuck up. No, small fry used to cost like a dollar. A small fry used to cost $1. A medium fry used to cost you like $1.50. A large fry cost you like, I believe, like $2.50. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out, our parents was stingy, bro. Our parents was stingy. But I understand though. Some of our parents could cook though. Some of our parents could cook. Thankfully, moms could, but a lot of our parents could cook, man. So shit, they was like, shit, I could throw it down on the stove. Shit, you don't need no fucking McDonald's. Got food at the crib. That's what we went to the grocery store for. It'd be like that.
Multiple McDonald Land video games and Happy Meal tie-ins. In the 80s and 90s, he was as big as Mickey Mouse. But over time, public perception shifted. Parents became concerned about marketing fast food to kids amid rising obesity rates. Then in 2016, the creepy clown sightings across the US made people uneasy. McDonald's scaled back Ronald's public appearances, and today he's essentially in retirement. Despite never doing anything overtly wrong, Ronald McDonald was ultimately canceled by culture.
New, the double sandwich.
The Burger King. With his stiff plastic mask and awkward silent presence, the 2000s-era Burger King mascot was weird on purpose. The king would pop up in bed next to people, or in odd places holding a Whopper, and stare at them. The absurdity got attention. The king had his own video games, and even appeared in Fight Night Round 3 as a trainer, and rode alongside boxer Floyd Mayweather during his ring entrance at a major pay-per-view. But not everyone found him funny. Surveys revealed many found him creepy and unsettling, and kids were especially put off. Sales started to slip, and Burger King quietly removed him from marketing. Like many mascots on this list, he returned occasionally as a nostalgic callback, but never with the same cultural punch. Looking back, many of these mascots were created in an era when companies weren't as accountable for the messages they sent or the audiences they reached. What used to be seen as just silly fun has been reevaluated under the lens of cultural representation, ethics, and public perception. Some mascots faded out naturally with changing times. Others were pulled after loud outcries or tragic associations. But all of them are reminders of how much marketing and pop culture have changed, and how even the faces of fast food, commercials, and video games can reflect deeper issues in society. A huge shout out and heartfelt.
Alrighty, man. That's just gonna about do it for this one, most definitely, man. The only ones I think I probably wouldn't have, I think we wouldn't have a problem with today. Okay, learning the backstory of the Noid, that's understandable why they got rid of him. It's understandable once you understand the backstory. The Burger King Kids Club, they could still be around today. They just need to be more modernized. Like he said, yo quiero Taco Bell. I understand. That's understandable. That's understandable. But still, that was my favorite commercial though when I was a kid. The little Chihuahua coming up saying, yo quiero Taco Bell. Ain't your mama for black people. I think I speak for all black people when I say we did not care. We did not care, bro. The California Raisins, they could probably still be around. They just have to be more modernized with the songs. Jared from Subway, get that nigga the fuck out of here. That nigga deserved to be where he at. The McDonald's Moon Man, it's understandable because the McDonald's menu has changed so much, it's no purpose for him no more. So it's understandable there. The Geico commercial, come on, bro. No, today's generation wouldn't find that funny at all. It wouldn't have even been offensive. We just don't find that shit funny. Nobody found that caveman shit funny. Ronald McDonald, hey man, I think I speak for all kids of the younger generations, the 80s babies, the 90s babies, the early 2000 babies. I think I speak for all of us when we say, man, let my nigga, free my nigga Ronald McDonald, man. Free my nigga Ronald McDonald, bro. On gang, nigga. On gang, nigga. Free my nigga Ronald McDonald, bro. On gang, nigga. Free Ronald McDonald, free the Hamburglar, free Grimace, free all them niggas, bro. Free all my niggas, bro. All my niggas should be back on these McDonald streets, bro. Fucking me. The Burger King mascot. Y'all can keep him in purgatory. Y'all can keep him in purgatory. We ain't really. He ain't do nothing wrong, but you can keep him in purgatory because Burger King just nasty overall. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, bye.